Hello there. Let's talk about this new Star Wars fan film entitled Kenobi. It's about Obi-Wan Kenobi during his time on Tatooine, watching over young Luke. And it was made by Jamie Costa. He also made a Han Solo fan film. It was a lot of fun. It was good. This Obi-Wan Kenobi fan film is really good. I do recommend that you guys go and check it out because it captures the essence of Star Wars. Unlike Disney, this is a really, really good Star Wars fan film. And it just shows you that the fans know more about Star Wars than Disney with their unlimited resources. Now, we saw last year around this time, Star Wars Theory put out his Vader fan film, which was really good. It was better than anything Disney has given us. And once again, this Star Wars fan film is better than anything that Disney has given us. Now, the fan film is only like 18 minutes long. You know, it costs quite a bit of money. You can tell that they put some money into this thing. It starts off with like a long shot of Tatooine, and it looks like it's from Tatooine. It doesn't look cheap. The visuals were really, really good. And it centers around Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine, Owen and Beru. They have Luke. And the main story point of this is that the Empire is now expanding to the outer regions along Tatooine. And the Empire does show up. And they have some Imperials with some stormtroopers and things like that. And they're conducting a census. And Owen and Beru are there. And they try to hide Luke from the Empire because they're just saying that they're by themselves. I think he was a bit inspired by Rogue One in that aspect. Because in this show, they're hiding Luke. And then the Empire finds Luke. The stormtroopers anyway. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi has to show up, save the day, wreck shop, and it's not easy for him. He actually has to really kind of fight these Imperials to really kind of win the day, and he does. But this is unexpected. Beru and Owen are fighting them too. Owen has a blaster. He's shooting stormtroopers. It's really good. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets his lightsaber once he's actually able to get it because they take it away from him. And it's a bit of a struggle to get the lightsaber back in his hand. But he does. He saves the day. I don't want to give all of the details about the fan film because I want you guys to actually go and watch the fan film. You know, it's one thing for me to actually sit here and talk about it, but it's another thing for you to actually see it for yourself. And one thing about fan films that I think Disney is really, really missing is that fan films, for one thing, is made by people that actually care about Star Wars. They care about the lore. They care about all that stuff. And George Lucas was a big proponent of people going out and making their own fan films. He wanted people to do that because, you know, George Lucas, to him, he's an independent creator of stuff. He's all about that. So he wants other people to go out and make their own things as well. It's too bad that he actually sold to Disney because Disney, they put out Rise of Skywalker this week. And apparently, you know, they can't make Star Wars movies. Thank goodness we got this so we can have a good feeling going into Christmas about this. Because when I watched Rise of Skywalker, I was like, nah, not feeling this, not feeling this. If you want to watch my spoiler review, it's on my channel. Go and check it out. But this isn't really necessarily just about the Rise of Skywalker. This is about Disney's incompetence. Completely incompetent about Star Wars. The fans, we get it. We absolutely get it. All of these fan films have been really, really good. You know, you got this one here, which is Kenobi, Darth Maul Apprentice, Vader Shards of the Past. There's other ones. I can't mention all of them. But the ones where they've actually put some money into it, it looks, for the most part, on par with a high budget movie. It's just condensed down to like 10 to 15 minutes or so. Jamie Costa, hats off. This was a very, very good fan film. Unfortunately, we don't have fans making the decisions when it comes to the movies that we're getting. Now, I like Rogue One. I really do. That's about the only Disney Star Wars movie that they got right. But to me, you know what? A dead clock is right twice a day. Lightning will strike somebody, and they just caught lightning in a bottle with that one, you know? Because they got rid of their director once again, another Star Wars project where they got rid of their director. Another guy comes in and he films the rest of the movie, reshoots the movie. And in the case of Rogue One, they got it right. But the other movies, especially the last two movies, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, they proved that they just don't get it. It sucks. There's no character development whatsoever in these Disney Star Wars movies. And it wrecks canon. Guys, I can't stress enough. Go and watch fan films. Go and watch fan films because you can see the effort, the dedication, and the care for the lore that George Lucas created. When you watch the Disney Star Wars movies, it's not like that. They don't care about the lore. They care about just pushing out a product just to make money. Because this last movie, it wrecks canon completely. I don't care what anyone says. It completely wrecks the canon. It opens up so many more questions than it does answers. Now, this Kenobi movie, it kind of bridges the gap between episode 3 and episode 4. Just a little small story, you know? We even have Luke in this fan film as well. It doesn't really tell you exactly what Obi-Wan Kenobi has been doing from day to day because it's a fan film, but it's established he's there to protect Luke. That's what he's doing. He's there to protect Luke. And Owen and Beru, they're there also to protect Luke. They're actually trying to hide him from the Empire so the Empire won't know who he is. And it makes sense. Now, hopefully, when the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show comes out, which I think is going to be really good because Deborah Chow is directing the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. She's tremendous. She has directed the best episodes of The Mandalorian. Hopefully, we get something like that. Now, I do want Obi-Wan Kenobi to get off Tatooine. I really do. But we need something like that. Maybe Lucasfilm should take a look at the fan films and look at the reviews that the fan films have been getting. Because for the most part, the fan films have really pleased the fans. And the fan part of it, I think, is what Lucasfilm does not understand. Fans. Make movies for the fans. I'm not saying that you have to pander to every little thing that fans want. But the fans, they have made Star Wars what it is when it comes to box office success for the last 42 years. George Lucas knew that. I mean, he didn't listen to every single thing that the fans wanted, but he was the creator. You have him on hand, and yet you don't use him. You know? What's the old saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because the rumor is, with this movie, Rise of Skywalker, the George Lucas cut, so to speak, was thrown out. Just like Force Awakens, they threw out his story treatments for that movie. So if they don't listen to George, what makes you think they're going to listen to fans? Fans, go out, make your own Star Wars material. Just go out and do it. I know it can actually be a financial burden. It really can. So I think the only true great Star Wars movies we're going to get for the foreseeable future is going to come from the fan base. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Have you seen the Kenobi fan film? Jamie Costa, 2 thumbs up. It was really, really good. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.